Got another project. It's gonna be coming up on the channel. I'm gonna show it to you now and we're gonna do a tour of it. Coming up next. Now you guys have seen this, and this is not the one that you saw me with the new title. I don't have it home yet. The other project is a Ford. As you can see the keys, and that's all I will reveal about it. But those weren't actually the keys for it. Those keys were actually for a motorhome. So we're gonna have to drill the lock. They can't find the keys to it. So not had a chance to get it up here, but we did get one project up here. And it's going to be coming on the channel. Actually probably going to start on it real soon. We still got the El Camino sitting over there, and it's actually been soaked down, ready to put new plugs in and all that stuff. I've just not been home because of all the car show stuff. We've got one more car show coming up next week. But anyway, let's see this new project I've got. Now if you've watched the channel way back, you saw it once before, but we've never actually got to work on it and got it home here. So here it is. The Subaru xt6, and this is the rough side. Over here is the marketplace side, as you can see. Now this car's got a little bit of rust. I actually am not okay with that because, as you know, I've been getting stuff together to get where I can weld. So I like this car. It's not so expensive, not so rare like the 72 and stuff, that I can't go out here and weld on it and teach myself what I'm doing. So like I said, it's got a speed hole there and a little bit on the fenders. It's not terrible. Rockers are really the only thing. And then it's got, you know, I'd call it a real bad whiskey dent there. That's like golden grain or something. But insides of it, you know, it's dirty, but it's all complete in there, and it'll clean up. I mean, I got the seat out, but it's here. Now the car itself's only got 100,000 miles on it, and it's an 89. So like I said, it wouldn't drove a lot. It just, you know, been in the salt. So it's got the flat 6 in it, automatic. And we actually did a little short on it the other day, and the thing, oh, the hood's heavy. But anyway, we did a little short on it the other day, and the thing actually started up. So I think it'll run. The motor's actually really clean in it. All complete. It turns over easy. Transmission goes in gear, all that stuff. So I don't think it's hurt too bad mechanically. I got a lot of leaves falling. It's getting that time of year. But first thing we'll do is try to get it running. It's got a fuel pump issue, is what they told me. I actually cranked it and it started the other day for a second, so it might not be that bad. But I've got it, and I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. So do that and then clean it up, and then we'll try to weld it. Now it's got what you see here, and then it's got a small place in the trunk that rusted out. And there might be a little place in this floor pan over here, I can't remember. And but that's pretty much it. So this project will be coming up on the channel. Got a little place right there in the door started rotting too. Metal on these cars just ain't great. So be nice if I could find a whole one that's like the motor's blowed up in and swap the parts for what I want. But you know, it's a good learning experience, and it's not such an expensive car that I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm afraid if I mess up on it, I'm destroyed it. You know, I ain't got no money in the car, and it's worth about $3 if it's fixed. So, and painted and everything completely. So it's not like it's worth a fortune. Like a Centurion, it's worth $10,000 up here. So now What I'm doing for metal, and you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. What I'm doing for metal is, this old dryer, the board messed up in it. And it won't work. This board is $140 for a 20-year-old dryer. I'm not gonna fix that for 20 years. So, all this sheet metal, I've had people say, well, you can't use it because it's baked on paint stuff. Care, I grind it off. It's gonna go to the scrapyard anyway. Why not use it? You know, and places where I don't grind it, that's a pretty good primer that won't rust out real easy. So, why not take this guy apart, make my patch panels out of it, take the copper out, take it to the scrapyard. It's sitting here, I'm gonna take it apart. Like I said, there's no sense in fixing a dryer for $140. It's probably worth $50. So, we'll gut that and use that, make our patch panels, grind off the paint on it. You know, I've had people say, well, you don't want to do that because it takes time and it takes, you know, effort and stuff like that. I got more time than I do money, guys. So that's the plan with this thing. Weld everything, weld these rockers with some patches, just make them in the shop here and weld it, prime it down, paint it back, gloss black. Now it's got 14-inch wheels, and these wheels are pretty beat up, so they're a pretty common pattern. I'd like to switch it up to a different wheel. We might get some takeoffs off something super cheap. It's been wrecked. But, you know, it's a cool little car. It's 4-wheel drive, full time. Pretty quick for what it was. Don't weigh anything. So, it'd be kind of cool to get it fixed up and get it running. And like I said, it's a good learning experience. So, thinking maybe some gold wheels, you know, give it that kind of rally look. And maybe some LED lights up in here. Replace that one busted fog light, you know, just get it looking good. And then we'll send this one probably on down the line too. So that's it. That's the xt6. Probably be starting on it actually as soon as we get to El Camino where I can drive it out. We're gonna pull this in there and put it up on the lift and take the fuel pump out, but we're gonna get the El Camino driving. We might do that tomorrow, depending on what time schedule is. I've been working a lot of hours at my regular job, 50, 60 hours. So not have the time to get out here, work like I need to in the shop. Do got another car show coming up. KSP Cruising with the Cruisers comes up next Saturday. We'll be there, we'll film it. We're actually taking Dad's Regal, so that's gonna be cool. First thing we've ever took it to. So see us there, come check us out, come say hi. We'll have some merch there. Putting one of my shirts in the auction. So but until then, just keep liking, sharing, and subscribing, and go rig something up. Also, we're 510 subscribers. We have hit that milestone.